Good morning. Today we talk in our 3-minute daily dose of Torah a little bit about dispute and conflict. The world has conflict, and conflict, or at least to the extent that people don't agree, is not seen as in and of itself a bad thing, but it all has to do with the way in which we approach it. A Mishnah which perhaps you might have heard before. Here's what it says. Mishnah, chapter 5, Mishnah 20, Hey Chaf. Kol machloket shehi l'shem shamayim. Any dispute which is for the sake of heaven, sofa lehitkayim. It will, and a lot of different ways to interpret this, it will endure. V'she'ena l'shem shamayim ein sofa lehitkayim. But if it's not for the sake of heaven, it will not endure. It will not be an enduring value system. Ezi machloket hishi l'shem shamayim. We'll give you an example of what's a positive one for the sake of heaven. So machloket Hillel v'Shammai. Hillel v'Shammai disagreed about so many halachic matters. So many halachic matters. But the machloket, which wasn't for the sake of heaven, that's Korach v'chol dato. That's the machloket of Korach and his whole camp and his whole group of people. Lots of different ways in which this is interpreted. But it's just simply the point that on the one hand, we know we keep on hearing the same people fight about the same things over and over again. And you'll say, well, isn't that enduring? I don't think that's enduring. Kiyum somehow means that not simply that it lasts, but it contributes to lastingness, if I could read it that way. And Korach's battle with Moshe was about himself and his own ego and his own needs, his own power. And so not only, of course, does Machloket ends because he's swallowed up by the earth, but there's no kiyum in that. There's nothing that's lasting and enduring and of value to the world. Whereas the machlok between Hillel and Shammai, it was strong, it was real, on A to Z, on a whole series of matters. But that component there, which is about like we both care about what should be, right? What we should do. What does God want from us? Right, so there's kiyum in that. There's something lasting in that, and that adds towards lastingness, if that makes any sense. And think about ourselves, what it is that we find ourselves in dispute with other people. Let it be about things that matter, not just matter because you want your position, or you want this or that, but somehow it's about the broader needs of the world. What does God want from us? What does our society need from us? Those are the shem shamayim, and there's kiyum in that by its nature. The world is bettered by such disputes, not the ones that emerge from and never get out of being about oneself. Those which aren't for the sake of heaven, in the end, don't lead to kiyum. Find something that you feel strongly about today and engage in positive, constructive disagreement with somebody else about it. If you do it for the sake of heaven and you do it for the sake of the world, then there's kiyum in that. Good things do emerge from such lively debate on the things that really matter. Have a good day in which you're debating important things.